Hi guys, in this tutorial we are going to learn Django. Introduction to Django. Django is a Python framework that makes it easier to create website using Django. Django takes care of difficult stuff so that you can concentrate on building your web applications, and it also use reusability of components and also referred to as a dry method that they don't repeat yourself, and comes with ready-to-use features like login system, database connection, and CRUD operations. CRUD operation means create, read, update, and delete type of methods. And we will learn how to install Django in the next session. So in this session, I am going to talk about the how does Django work and what is the feature of Django. So in Django, there are lots of features. Let me introduce about the features about the Django. It is free and great documentations. And obviously, this is an open source project of Python. And this is a Python web framework. And this is also the great feature is rapid development, versatile in nature, and it is very great for SEO optimizations, and it is very scalable and high security features, and also time tested as well as, and it provides the object related mapping layer, that is ORM features, and it is very high level community supports, like whenever you fix having the box that you can find that relevant box in the Django official blocks. And these all are the most common features of Django. In the next chapter, we are going to learn the more features and more advanced topic about the Django features. And next thing is there are so many companies use Django, and the top 10 Django applications are Discuss, YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Bitbucket, Dropbox, Mozilla Firefox, Pinterest, and so on. These all are applications made by using the Django. And today we are going to talk about the benefit of Django and how does this Django work. Let's talk about that Django provides two type of architecture, that is MVC and MVD type of architectures. MVT means model view and template, as you can see in the right picture, and MVC means that is a model view and controller, as you can see in the left picture. So we'll discuss in the next part about the what is the difference between the MVC and MVT, and let's talk about the what is model view and template. The model is the in Django that the data you want to present, usually data from a database, that is called the model. And view, a request handler that returns the relevant template and content based on the request from the user, and where you put the logic actually. So this is called the views. And the template is a text file like an HTML file containing the layout of the web page with logic on how to display the data from views. This is called a template. And also Django provides the logic which is called as in Jinja logic or also Mako logics, and we mostly use the Jinja logic, and we will discuss about this also in the next chapter. And let's talk about the model view and controller. And the model view is the same, it is in the MVC patterns and also MVC architectures, but controller here act as a something like that, it control the views as well. So that's why it used for the client side applications, and MVT is used for the server side applications. Okay, so let's discuss about now the difference between the MVT and MVC architectures. The main difference between MVC and MVT is the model view controller pattern. We have to write all the control specific code, but in MVT, the controller part is taken care by the framework itself. So this is the main difference between the MVC and MVT architectures. Now let's discuss about how does this work actually. That how does the we use the model is used in Django. The data is delivered as an object relation mapping layer. That is, I told you that ORM feature, which is technically designed to make it easier to work with databases. And most common way to extract the data from a database is SQL or any relation type of databases, or you can use the Postgres as well as. And one problem with SQL is that you have to have a pretty good understanding of the database structure to able to work with it. Instead, we can use the ORM feature here to make it easier to communicate with the databases without having to write the complex SQL statement or queries. So in this case, we use the ORM methods. All right. And as I told you that also we use the URLs in Django, that it provides a way to navigate around the different pages in your website. When a user requests a URL, then Django decide to which view it will send it to, and this is done by the call in Django urls.py file. Okay, and let's talk about the Django history about and when the Django is invented. It is invented in 2003, and but it is that release in the first release was in 2005, that is in publicly in July 2005, and the latest version right now is 4.0. And this is the history of the Django. In this session, we learned about the introduction of the Django, and next we will learn how to install and configure in our local machine.